Hey guys, Kelsey here. So the other question we had in our team this week was about time management. So I want to share some things that I personally have started doing that I love, and a little bit of what other coaches do too. And then you need to pick to try a couple out and find what works best for you. Okay, so first of all, when I first started coaching, honestly, my life was so crazy and hectic. I was all over the place. For me, time management meant taking advantage of every moment I had. So sometimes if I was in line, to buy something, or if I was, stuck at a red light forever, or had downtime between work and classes, or whatever it might be, or in the evenings, if I needed time to just kind of like decompress from the day, from like work and school, and I wasn't ready to do homework, and I wasn't ready to do my workout yet, or I did my workout and I just needed like some time to like just sit. What I would do is I would sit on, I would turn on my computer and I would begin, adding people on Facebook, getting to know people, and really just investing into people's lives. And while I was doing that, I would have on my favorite shows. So I wasn't just sitting there mindlessly watching TV. I could hear it. I knew what was going on in the shows. I still felt like that part of me was being addressed, like, giving my time that time to watch TV and like just kind of like unwind. But at the same time, I did things that I could, like adding people and checking in with challengers and stuff like that. So I really took advantage of the time I had, and I was purposeful about it. I also knew if the week was really crazy, I would plan, like on Sunday night or on Saturday afternoon, I was going to take 3 hours, and if it was nice outside, I was going to go outside and I was going to work on my business. I was going to be really laser focused for those 3 hours, and I was going to catch up and get things done. So I always had lists on the go because I was on the go, and that worked really, really well. I just really focused on making sure that my list, my things I need to do in order to take that next level or next step in my business was always happening. So what I did is I really engaged in team pages. I asked a lot of questions. I never missed a team call, whether, I rarely ever went on a recording. It was normally live. So I could ask questions and be present. And I took advantage of that. I put those things first in my business because I knew by putting those things first, I would grow. I would become a stronger, more knowledgeable coach, and I knew that it would really inspire me. Okay, so when I first started, my time management was way different than it is today. Okay, my time management came down to lists. Whatever my coach, or I heard other coaches saying that you had to do in order to move this business forward, I put those on my list and I made them a priority. And then I just used those lists and I went off of them whenever I could. So I had lists on my phone, I had paper lists, I had lists on Google Docs, I had them all over the place. Okay, so that's what I did when I first started. I'm a little bit more organized now. So I'm going to show you. I just downloaded this free app not too long ago. It's called Wunderlist. And if I can find it, okay. So Wunderlist is super cool. So I actually have like works, groceries, and life. I have like everything on here. Oh gosh, can you see it? I don't know if you see that. All right, that's what it looks like. Okay. So then what I did was I created a work one. So I just went in and I started to create a work list. So it has like, oh gosh, can you see this? Maybe that one. Okay. Anyways, I'll read it to you. So it looks like that. So I broke it down into these. These are my main things that I need to like look at, okay? And I honestly don't even really check them off. I just like look at them. I refer to them and make sure I've done them all. So I have on here, I have daily, weekly, personally sponsored for like what I do in my personally sponsored group. Week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4 for the month. So those are monthly checklists. Okay, so I go in and daily, I do personal development / meditation / like learning. Okay, so that PD for me, I think of personal development. I need to grow. I need to be growing my Zen and my mindset. And then I also need to grow my business. So for me, PD is like finding that balance between all of it. Some days I can't do, meditation, personal development, and team learning because I just don't have that time. Okay, so some days what I do is I look, okay, I know I have a team call on blah, blah, blah day, and I know I have a team call on this day. So my priority right now is on Wednesday, I'm going to get on a team call. On Tuesday night, I get on a team call. I'm going to, just do 10 minutes of PD, other PD that day. So I find that balance what works for me. I look at my week as a whole and I plan. Okay. I do workout, Shakeology. I add 10 friends on Facebook. I invite 2 people to my challenge groups, invite 2 people to become a coach. I connect with 5 new people a day. That's like, you know, commenting, liking their stuff, and just getting to know them. I post in the morning, at noon, 3 o'clock, 7 p.m., and 9:30 at night every day. That's my focus. Some days it's way more. Some days it's not quite that much, but those are my times that I need to be focusing on posting because that's when my market's looking. And by my market, I mean I created an avatar and then I looked at what their life would look like, and those are the times of days that they're likely able to be on Facebook and checking social media out, so Facebook and Instagram. Okay. Then I try to watch or listen to something every day. So like if I'm driving or if I'm doing dishes, I try to find like a quick little video or something I can listen to. So if I have lots of dishes, I'll find a team call or recording that I can listen to. Okay. I do affirmations every day. So like I start my day every day with like some kind of like thing, like I tell myself I look beautiful, or I start my day and say like, today I am going to hit Success Club. Today I am going to, like, today I am a 1-star diamond coach. I'm going to live today with those expectations of myself. So sometimes I do stuff like that. And then I check in with my group. So that's what I do daily. Weekly, I do on Sunday, I do a team call. I post the National Wake Up Call. You know, Monday, I do posting growing emeralds, digging for diamonds, Diamond Star Diamond Group. That's what I focus on. Tuesday, I post in the bombshell that there's a bombshell call for Wednesday. I post Morgan's tip if she shares one. I do a bombshell reminder, and I post about mastermind calls if we have them on Thursday, which we do tomorrow. And I do recognition on Thursday. Friday, I post about our coach coffee date. That's on Saturday. Saturday, we actually have the coach coffee date. And Saturday, I do a reminder for any team calls that we have on Sunday if we have any coming up. Okay, so see how I kind of break it down? Then I have a list of things I do in my personally sponsored group Monday to Friday. And then I break down each week of a month. So what kind of things we have coming up those weeks, like sneak peeks and new challenge groups and stuff like that. So I break that down and I don't check them off. I just go in there and say, okay, like, what do I need to do today? And I look at my weekly. I'm like, okay, these are the things for my team I need to get done. And then I look at my personally sponsored one and I say, okay, this is what I need to do in that group today. And then my daily, that's my business. And I look at that and I say, okay, I'm pretty on track today. You know, I only have a couple things left to do in the evening. So I use Wunderlist just to keep myself on track. That's helped me with time management. Another thing I've done lately is I actually, I've turned off my data on my phone, and that might seem really crazy. Like if I'm in the city or somewhere else, I'll turn it on, obviously. But on a daily basis, during the week, Monday to Friday, I have my data off. People that know me really well and are a part of my daily life, in the present, like in my life, like physically living where I live, they can text me at any time. So basically all I have for texting is like my husband, my brother, my mom and dad, my brother's girlfriend, and a close family friends that are like not involved in Beachbody and stuff. And that's it. That's all I use my texting for. I don't use texting for anything else business wise. I do on Facebook to keep them separate. So that way both don't overlap and overwhelm me. Okay, so when I'm at home, I have my Wi-Fi on. So if I'm at home and it's business time and I'm working, it's during the day, I have my business hours if I'm not teaching that day, my Wi-Fi is on. I can use my phone, I can use my computer. But if I leave the house, so I'm going to go teach in an hour, my data's off. So at lunchtime or at snack time, if I need to make a post, I'll turn my data on, I'll do it, and I'll turn it off. Otherwise, I have so many notifications on my phone, and it's so overwhelming, and it makes me want to be, you know, not really present, not present with the people around me, and I'm not really present with those people I'm answering because I'm trying to do too much at once. It's better for me and better for them to wait until tomorrow, until it's time to sit down, you know, during my power hour time and answer those messages. So it's better for me to have those people wait so I can be truly present in that conversation and be there for them and with them. So I actually am keeping that off so I can, when I see you guys messaging me, I'm not just like kind of messaging you. I can sit down and really answer you and be present in the conversation with you. Okay, so when you don't see me message you right back, it's because I'm right now in a place where I'm not able to be present with you. I'm not able to be present with you if I'm in the grocery store. I'm not able to be present with you if I'm at my parents' house for supper. That's not fair to my parents, and it's not fair to you. So it's better for me to wait till I get home and be present with you. So that's another thing I use for time management, because it's just allowed me to like take that overwhelmingness stuff and like just release it and let it go. So that's like my big thing. And then when it comes to time management, every day I like, if I have to teach, like today I have to teach just this afternoon. So I did a bunch of business stuff this morning. And then I'm planning to do a little bit this evening. Now I plan each day and I say, okay, like when I was working full time in the city and full-time university, I said, okay, you know, at lunchtime, I can do PD because I can listen to podcasts while I work, and I'm going to listen to a video while I drive. So those two are out of the way. When I get home from work, I'm going to work out while I cook. So those are happening simultaneously. Now, when I sit down and eat supper, I can add people on Facebook, I can turn the TV on and unwind. Then I can sit down for an hour and I can do all the rest of it, and I can be focused. So I plan my day out very purposefully. So that way I can then unplug and be with the people around me. And that has worked really well for me. So Wunderlist keeps me organized, tells me what I need to do every day so I don't get overwhelmed. I turn off my data and I turned off my notifications so that way I could be present in what I needed to do. And then to keep track of my business, I use Streak. So I have another video I made for that. I use that to track who I'm talking to. So those have helped me. I know other coaches use paper and pen. They write out their notes. They have a notebook. That works for them. That's awesome. Other coaches use their memo pad in their phone. That works for them. That's awesome. Use that. Some people like daily planners. I tried that. It didn't work for me. I do my business sometimes at my parents' house, sometimes here, sometimes Blake. It just was too much to remember it. That was just too much for me. So I need to be really on the go. I do all my writing on Google Docs, so no matter what or where I am, if I forget my computer, I can access my information. And that's just what I do. So that's what I'm urging you to do, is find what works for you and stick to it. So if it works for you to print off your daily tracker that we have it's at the back of our New Coach Handbook, or in the file section of Growing Emeralds, or in the albums, do that. Print them off, check them off. If it works better for you to take what's on those trackers and put them into Wunderlist like I did, do that, okay? Find what works for you and be purposeful about it, and always go into the intention of working 1 hour a day, 1 to 2 hours, okay? Until you're a full-time coach, you don't need to be doing more than that, okay? If you can't get that full 1 hour in a day, then you might have to make up more time on the weekend to be able to move that business forward. If you want to see success, you need to be consistent, either consistent with your hour a day, consistent with 2 hours a day. If you want more time to really dive in really quickly, make it 3 hours a day, but be consistent with it, okay? Those are my tips for management. I hope that helps. And just remember, you can do it. Just believe in yourself. Bye, guys.